Throughout history, our forefathers have preserved their knowledge and ancestry through language. In ancient times, oral traditions were the primary means of safeguarding the identity of the Bantu nation. Today, much of this rich history is overlooked, yet within our original and biological languages, we can still retrieve the story of our origins and migration. The history of the Bantu people tells of a great migration, a journey from the northern regions of the African continent, reaching as far back as ancient Egypt. Our ancestors, the descendants of Mizraim, son of Ham, shared a lineage with the peoples of Cush, Put, and Canaan. Yet, even as we trace our steps through Egypt, our forefathers tell us, Egypt was not our place of origin. They preserved a history that tells of the Bantu nation springing out from the reeds in the east, following the sun to its resting place in the west. They likened themselves to vast, impassable oceans, which could only be crossed by swallows, birds with wings to soar above. This is not surprising, as they often refer to themselves as falcons, eagles, the people of Bantu, Muntu or Mantu, the wanderer of the skies. As we retrace their journey, we arrive at the shores of the Red Sea. In ancient times, this body of water was known as Yam Suf, the Sea of Reeds. It was named for the abundance of reeds along its shores. Could this be the very reeds our ancestors spoke of? If so, their journey took them beyond the Sea of Reeds, crossing impassable waters, an ordeal that only the birds of the sky could navigate. Beyond this sea lies the region we know today as the Middle East. In ancient times, it was called Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. This is where our ancestors once dwelled. Ham, the father of Mizraim, lived in these regions alongside his brothers Shem and Japheth, all sons of Noah. As the descendants of Mizraim, the Bantu people journeyed into the African continent, entering through Egypt. Alongside them were some of the descendants of Put, while Cush remained in the Arabian regions. Later, some of the Cushites migrated into Africa through Bab-el-Mandab. Canaan followed his brothers later, after his lands were taken by the descendants of Shem. As these migrations unfolded, the people of Mizraim and Put moved further south. Over time, intermarriages and cultural blending took place. This is why today, many dark-skinned Africans can trace their lineage beyond Africa, connecting to the descendants of Shem and Japheth. History took its course, shaping the nations and tribes we know today. But one thing remains certain: the Bantu people never forgot their origins. This is why, in many Bantu nations, particularly in the southern regions, the reed dance is still celebrated. It is a tribute to the ancient journey, a remembrance of how our ancestors sprang out of the reeds to begin their migration across the continent. At the end of it all, we are brothers and sisters, sharing a common ancestor, Noah. Our story is written in the wind, carried by the voices of our forefathers, and preserved in the traditions we hold dear.